As high temperatures and dry weather continue, farmers are suffering. Between keeping the cattle fed and healthy to keeping crops alive, it's been a tough season. Fox 44's Allison Fox O'Connor joins us in the studio after speaking with the Texas Farm Bureau. Allison, what did they say?
Well, MG, Texas farmers are no stranger to the heat, but between these consistently high temperatures and the drought, it's making their jobs in the field extremely difficult.
Best decision is to reduce your number, reduce your need for inputs like supplemental feed and hay, and hopefully get one day closer or 1 week closer to the day that the drought breaks.
That's the advice Tracy Tomasic of the Texas Farm Bureau has for local farmers as the hot and dry weather continues. Tomasic says farmers and ranchers are having to make difficult decisions on what to do with their livestock, as many are having difficulties keeping them fed and healthy due to the lack of rain and rising price of hay.
We need to reduce the number of livestock on those pastures and their grasslands. For the reasons that were mentioned earlier, there's just hasn't been enough water, enough rainfall to allow grass to grow to any substantial degree over the last 8 months, actually.
Tomasic also says this weather is affecting grain and produce farmers as well. Although most grain farmers were able to make a crop this year, it was not at the level that it normally is. He also explained that between inflation and the weather, many farmers are getting concerned about the bottom line.
Farms and ranches across the state and country, we're family owned, and so it's a family business, and very few are able to cash flow out of the bank account. So lending's a big issue.
With all the issues farmers are facing, will this affect your weekly shopping trip to the grocery store?
I don't think we're going to see a huge spike in costs at the grocery store or the retail level in the near future. Let's think about long term though. If we have farmers and ranchers liquidating the cow herd, that means that those cows are not going to be out there producing a calf next year, which would lead to a steak at the retail counter or a pound of hamburger in two years from now.
So although you won't be seeing a price jump for meat this season, make sure to keep an eye out as the hot weather continues, because that could lead to a potential shortage in the future. In the studio, I'm Allison Fox O'Connor, Fox 44 News.